Welcome in, everybody. Red, White, and Bills here. I know it's been a couple weeks, but don't forget to check out the show we did with Nickel City Mafia a few days ago. It's on their channel. I didn't upload it to mine. It was a pretty good show. It's always good with them. Talked about the Super Bowl and things of that nature. Go check that out. Show them some love. But in the meantime, I know it's been a few weeks, or maybe 2 weeks since I put out our last video. But with school and my trip to Dallas for my buddy, it's been kind of difficult, but I don't want to stay away from content. You guys know I love this and love what I do. So I'm putting out this video. It's a little fun video. 3 current players who I think will blow up on the 2022 roster next year. Obviously, there's going to be new people coming in, but I just thought this would be a little bit of a fun thing to do. And definitely let me know what you guys think. But obviously, we can't count Josh Allen or Stephon Diggs. Those are the 2 rules. No Josh Allen, no Steph Diggs, and nobody that's not in the team yet, obviously. But let's get this ball rolling. I started off with one of my favorite players, with Devin Singletary, my man Motor. He's in 2020, he proved that he could be that running back that we want him to be. Even missed a few games and still had almost 1,000 rushing yards and did very well for us as a rookie. And then this year, he had a very slow start, and you could attribute that to either run scheme and not getting the ball enough. That's what I think. He was getting 5-6 carries a game, splitting it with Moss, and it just wasn't working. You got to give these running backs time and repetitions during the game to make plays. You can't just rely, here's your 5 carries and get 50, 60 yards with them. It's not going to be like that every time. However, 2021, he had 188 carries, 870 yards, 7 rushing touchdowns, which was 5 more than he had his rookie year, 4.6 yards a carry, which was 0.2 above what he had his last year. He also added 40 receptions, 228 yards, and a touchdown, 20 explosive runs, which are 10-plus yards. So 20 of those, 3.12 yards after contact per attempt, which is huge. We always talked about, we're playing this running back who's got 3 to 4 yards per contact after the carry. And I was like, oh crap, we got to watch out for this guy. We have trouble stopping the big run plays. And then, we have a guy our own who doesn't go down after first contact. He's very physical, even though he's small. He plays way bigger than what he is. Also added 45 forced missed tackles in that mix too. So yeah, we got, people want to say, let's get a different running back. I'm one to say, let's try to bring Saquon in there and get Saquon and Motor going together. But Singletary proved that give him the opportunities and he'll execute. 5 carries a game. What are you going to do with 5 carries a game? My analogy was, you give Derrick Henry 5 carries a game, he might get 12 yards. Give him 5 more, he'll have 112 yards. Like it's all giving him reps, and he'll produce. And he had done that in the end of the season. Slow start, but I think Motor's going to blow up next year. He'll definitely get over 1,000 yards, and you can book that. The next player, Greg Rousseau, Groot. He had a pretty fast start to the year, I'd say, and then kind of hit a rookie slump. But definitely so much promise in him. I love this game. 39 solo tackles, 4 sacks, a forced fumble, an interception, 30 pressures, and 38 stops, which was also incredible. And he actually plays contained super well, something our man Jerry Hughes fails to do most often. But he's a big body, long armed. He can shed blocks. 99% of the time he kept contained. There was a couple times he didn't, but he's very technically sound. I love the way he plays, and I could see a huge season coming for him next year. I'm very excited about that because he was our first round pick, and obviously you want your first round pick to produce, and he did so. But I think those numbers will all be probably double next year. This next guy, he's a guy we've been saying all the time, Gabe Davis. I said it last year, and this year he did it again. Also had a slow start. He got injured and missed a few weeks, and I think that actually hurt him this year, most of the season, because he was hurt and then had to come back, and then we already had our offense rolling, so he didn't get as much snaps as he should have gotten. But nonetheless, this year he was 35 receptions, 549 receiving yards, 6 touchdowns, along with the postseason where he had 10 receptions, 242 yards, and 5 touchdowns. And then when you look back at 2020, I thought this was kind of silly, kind of funny though. He had the same amount of catches, 35 catches, 599 receiving yards, and 7 touchdowns. So this guy, 4th round pick out of UCF, he's just an absolute animal. He's a dog. And he's basically the number 2. And look at that, 6 touchdowns regular season, 7 touchdowns regular season, and 5 in the postseason this year. This guy, he's a go-getter. And again, give him more opportunity and he'll make the most of it, especially how we did against the Chiefs that game in the divisional round. 4 touchdowns, 200 yards. It was incredible performance. And guys like Gabe Davis are, those late round picks who end up being first round caliber are the guys that are going to help you win games, win championships. So I thought this was a fun thing, guys. We're going to do more content, obviously. We got something coming up this week with Tony from Bills Bouncer and Brett from Go Bills Podcast. We had to push it back a little bit because of certain things, but we're going to put out a video this week, all 3 of us. It'll be on Brett's channel, but I will post it on mine. And also the shirts came in. I only heard back from 2 people. I still have, I think, 2 extra larges, and I tried reaching out to a couple people that asked for them. I'm going to give you a couple more days because I don't want to give them to someone else when you want them, but let me know, DM me, whatever you got to do, because I want to get you your shirt. So I'll give it a couple more days before I mail them out. And sorry it took a little bit longer this time, but the guy was a little bit backed up on making them. So, he does a good job. And, when I got him. So, but I appreciate love and support with the shirts and all the support for the channel, guys. Let me know in the comments who your 3 current players are that you think are going to blow up next season. If you like the ones I picked, give me a thumbs up. If you like my content, subscribe. Share this out to everybody. I really appreciate all the love, guys. Until next time, go Bills.